Hey guys, it's Chala from Crafting Through the Chaos of Life. Thanks so much for coming back for another video. I am working on our Woodland journal cover, and the paper mache with the paper towel has now dried, and it is fantastic. Like, look at this. I know it's hard to kind of imagine now, but once we get this all painted up, it's going to look spectacular. But before I do that, I want to really dive deeper into the world of bark. So, I mean, this is great. I could definitely just paint this as is, but I thought I would like to try adding just a little bit more texture and a little bit more dimension to this. And I'm just kind of, scrolling through on my phone here, looking at different pictures of bark. And yeah, like there's all sorts of different layers to bark that we can look at. And I thought I'd like a little bit more, I don't know, kind of the crackly texture a bit. So I thought the best thing to use would be this Ranger texture paste. It's opaque crackle. And yeah, I just ordered this off of Amazon and it finally came. So I thought we would play around with this a little bit. I'm just going to add a little bit kind of here and there to the edges and just kind of, again, really give it a bit more dimension and kind of texture to it. I mean, like I said, this is great. I think we could totally work with this, but I wanted to try. Why not, right? So what's the worst can happen? We learn something. So I'm just going to take some of it that's on the lid here and just kind of work it around here in some spots. Scrape that off. So yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day. It's I left this overnight to dry, so it's like literally, just over 24 hours later. And yeah, so I thought I would quickly come down. It's later at night for me. I just took my mom home and we had a great sleepover and we played lots of games and did puzzle, and yeah, so we had a great time, and she stayed again for dinner, and then so now, yeah, I just took her home and I thought I'd quickly come down and kind of add some of this paste on here and we'll see what happens. So we'll likely have to let this dry again overnight, but I think it's going to be cool. So let's try a little bit here. Now, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just playing. I'm just having fun. Looks like some weird goober string on there. I'm just gonna take that off. So I think when this dries, it should be all kind of crackly and give it more of that, how bark has that crackle look to it, right? So I'm just going to grab some paper towel just to get that. There's a hair in there that I took out. So yeah, I think, let's see here. Yeah, you know how it looks all crackly, right? I don't know if you guys can see that okay, but yeah, I just think, we can add a little bit more texture to it. So we'll see. We'll kind of play around with it and see what happens. Another hair, I think. Okay. I'm going to try not to overthink this. I'm just really putting it down, just kind of playing with it. It's not going to be perfect on a tree, so it shouldn't be perfect on our journal cover. Kind of see what happens. Another beautiful day here today. We had beautiful warm weather, lots of people out walking, and we have a swing set, public swing set just behind our house. We live on a green space, and so lots of people out taking advantage of the weather and playing on the playground structures and stuff like that. So it was really nice to see. We spent the day doing a puzzle, nowhere near done, but it was good. It was good to get our brains working and spend some quality family time together. which is really nice. My mom's getting ready to go back to visit my sister. In February she's going to go, and we're originally from Saskatchewan, so she's going to go back and visit my sister and my two other nieces that live there. My one niece lives here with my mom, but the other two are still in school, so my mom's going to go visit them for a while, and I think that'll be great for her. So she'll go for a week, so it's nice to catch up with her. We got our nails done, so I got these fun nails this time. Went on the lighter side. I just really went in there and told my nail girl, Dan, just do what you feel like. So she did. It's nice that I can kind of have someone that I trust to do some fun stuff with it. So, alright, I think, I don't know if I want maybe a little bit coming down here, I think. I got some grooves and stuff. And then I'll kind of give you an idea of what our next step is going to be after that. Do a little bit down here. A little bit here. And hopefully this will work out. I don't know. I've never done it. Never done it before, but I just had this idea that it might look cool. And we'll do some on the back, maybe some here. So I likely am not going to be able to put any sort of corners on this because of this paste here. But I think that'll be fine if I kind of reinforce the corners with the crackle paste. That might be all right. Give it some good texture anyways. Got a nice week ahead of me for work. Tomorrow we've got dance with my daughter and fencing for my son. Like Mondays. Mondays are kind of one-on-one with my daughter. There's a McDonald's right by her dance class, so we usually, if we get coupons in the mail, we go and get a little, that's kind of our little dinner treat. Not really all too healthy, but you know, we don't do it too often. So I think tomorrow we'll go to McDonald's and grab a little something, have a little treat. Alright. I think this is going to look cool. It definitely wants some more, kind of maybe in here, this little groove here. I think it would maybe come from over here. I'm just playing a little Bob Ross. I feel like I'm a little Bob Rossy today. Happy little trees. Touch that with my finger. We'll just kind of spackle that up a bit. Yeah. What have you guys been up to? What have you been crafting? What's on your agendas? I'm so excited to do this journal. I've got some of the pages printed out from the kits and stuff, and I just want to figure out what sewing I want to do on the pages before I add it to, you know, I want to do the sewing and stuff before I bind it into the journal. So just kind of thinking about that, what I want on the pages, and kind of gathering some materials. I want to add some, which isn't the great time of year to do this, but I do kind of want to add some natural elements as well, like some real kind of sticks and stuff and leaves, but you know, it's snowy outside right now. But if the weather holds out, I might be able to find some stuff that I can work with and dry it out, because it's melted quite a bit. All our snow is kind of melted. So maybe I'll have some luck in finding a few things, elements that I can use. Okay, well, I know that this doesn't look like very much right now. Kind of looks like a hot mess, but I'm hoping that it will work. So I think that's good. I think I'm happy with where we are with this, and I just really want to clean up the edge as much as I can here. That's good. Okay, so I guess we will just basically leave this to dry. I really want to clean off my spatula really well before that texture paste dries on there too much. Wish I had a sink down here. I can wash all my stuff, but I think this should be okay. Clean it off fairly well. Alright, so I'm going to set this aside, and then I will show you a few things that I was working on and kind of where our next steps are for this. So I'm going to move this aside, so bear with me 1 second. Okay, so the next step that I want to do is I want to, once it's dry, we're going to be using some acrylic paints. So I will be doing first a black layer over top. Then I want to come in with some, we're going to work, dark to light, okay? So we're going to work with the black. We're going to cover and make sure it's all covered really well in black. And then we're going to come in with some of this brown. And then we're going to do, it's going to be a little more dry brushing on top. And we're not going to really worry about getting too hard into the nooks and crannies like we are with the black. I do have some of this brown. This is a metallic brown. And I thought it might be fun just to add a little bit of metallic here and there, just to kind of give it a look of like the light shining on it. And then the very last is we're going to get lighter and lighter with our brushes, our dry brushing. And then we're going to top it off with this golden brown. And that'll again bring it out looking like the sun hitting it just a bit more. So, you know, how you can kind of see in here, there's lighter parts to the bark. You can see the shadows. So that's hopefully where our black is going to come out. Yeah, you know, bark has really different highlights in it. I'm going to see if I can do maybe a little bit of green for like lichen or some moss type things. So yeah, I think it'll be really, really fun just to kind of get the different textures and stuff. So, all right, that is what we're going to do once everything dries. Here's what I've been working on. I did some coffee dyeing. So I did coffee dye a few tea bags. Thought that was fun. And then I found this at Michael's, and it is a woodland theme, kind of like a card set. So it's got envelopes and little seals and stuff. So I went ahead and I coffee dyed one of the note cards and envelopes. So we're going to work this into it somehow, into the journal. And this will fit inside of here. I might actually, yeah, I'll probably just clip this in so that we can send it to a recipient. I want to make some envelopes as well with some of the papers that we have. I have these little ledger pages that I coffee dyed. So they're kind of lighter on the back, darker on one side than the other. And then I baked them. So we have those to play with. Then I have some kind of, well, these are just the regular time cards. So these ones are not coffee dyed. They're still a great color, but then I kind of coffee splattered, a few here, just to kind of grunge them up a bit. So we might use a few of those to create tags out of. So that's what I was doing there. I also have, I pulled these out. So I got from a estate sale a whole bunch of these nature books, an encyclopedia of natural history and ecology. And there's like a ton, like there's about 6 to 8 of these different books in here. Yeah, they're just absolutely fantastic. I might want to pull some stuff out of here, but yeah, so they're really great pages. And then what I pulled out a few from this one, and oh, here's a good one. This one I might want to play with too. But so what I did is I looked at some of these pages. Like these would be excellent little journal cards. So I could cut those out because there's nothing really on the back to really interfere with that, and I could back them with coffee dye paper. Lots here too. So those would be fun. A few down here for birds and stuff. Yeah, so there's that. And then I have kind of some fun pages as well in here that we could just fold and put in our journal as well. But let's take a look at this one. Maybe there's something in here. Because look at that stag. He's gorgeous. And I'm going to grab out my knife. And you can see the book's already coming apart. It's that old. So yeah, that didn't take anything. I just kind of pulled on it and out it came. So yeah, like there you go. That just came out. So let's see what we can find in here. I'd really like to do look at that. I'd love to do a safari journal. I think I might do one for my son for his birthday. I think that would be fun. He'd like that. So we'll just kind of flip through here. So this is more safari, elephants and stuff. This looks like a wildcat. Some bear. We could use that for a journal card. Oh, but there's that guy for a journal card. Depends what I like better. Some owls, hippo. Oh, that's a little hare. They have some really interesting animals kind of mixed in together, don't they? Elephants with, I guess they're kind of drawing a comparison at how the elephants fight and how elk fight. But yeah, so these are really fun. These are really fun. Got a great deal on them too, again, at an estate sale. Thought there would be more elk and stuff in here. Is that a dung beetle? A rhinoceros beetle. Crazy. Crazy things. Okay, what else do we have here? Let's start flipping through. Don't want worms. Don't need jellyfish. That's kind of a cool page. It's got a cheetah on it though. Well, this didn't have what I kind of thought it might have in it. I thought it would be more prairie animals, but I was wrong. We've got a prairie dog, but then it's got like this shark in it. Okay. Well, I'm not so sure now about this book. Oh, look. See, that would be nice. There's that stag. What is that? A tree kangaroo. Well, we could always sew 2 pages together. Maybe we'll do that. So let's cut this out. So this is kind of what I do just to prepare some pages for my journals, is I just go through the books I have, bring out my trusty knife, and take out what I like. Oh no! This page is so fragile. Well, I have to trim it down anyways, so end of the day, it's not going to be the end of the world if it rips a bit. Let's just try and see if we can get it out as whole as possible. No, I gotta come at it from this side. It's like being a surgeon. Let's take a couple little goes at it here. Yeah, see these, how they glued it together. There we go. Well, that's not too bad. I don't think we're going to miss much on that, so that should be fine. So I'm going to definitely use this in there. I might actually use it as a flip out too. So we've got that to work with. Let's see. Let's put the cap on this just so I don't accidentally cut myself, because that could very well happen. I want more pictures like that. It's absolutely stunning. Flying fish! I can't wait to go fishing again. I guess we could go, you know, in the winter, but that might be good. Yeah, I like that one. Let's use this one. I'm not really a cold weather girl. We go to where we go camping. There's some good fishing. I'm looking forward to pulling the trailer out. I love kind of getting away from society for a while. Although I do miss my crafting stuff, but it's good. It's good to get away and change of scenery and appreciate the great outdoors and nature. So we can just trim this up as well. But I really like that because it's got the tracks on the other side. So that'll be good. This back on. What else do we have? We've got some bison. Let's see. I think, oh, there's a moose. We could use that page. That might work as well. So let's go ahead and cut this one out as well. And then we can, I think we'll have maybe about 2 or 3 signatures in this book. All right. Okay, I think we got this one out. All right. Almost at the end of this book. Got some tracks. And look at these end papers. These end papers are just beautiful. Those would be great to back tags and stuff with. Okay, so we got a few more papers to play with. Let's see what some of the other books are. Okay, that's the one I've already ripped out of, I think. Yes. Okay, so I've looked in that one. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. It's pretty big. Really big, though. See, again, some of these would make like excellent journaling cards with tags and stuff. There is another book that I got. It's pretty big, but let's take a look at it. Maybe something in here. So this one, I got it at the same estate sale. It's this big, beautiful. This is a Reader's Digest one. The only problem is it is in pretty rough shape. So happy Susie Joe's birthday to Christy Donna from Grandma, September 16th, 1971. So unfortunately, if you look through here, oh, it's got beautiful pictures, right? Like just stunning. But there is some spots here where there's obviously, I don't know if they were pressing flowers in here or what, if it got water damage. But that's, you know, that it is what it is. This one actually has a hole right through the page. But yeah, let's take a look in here. Is that a beehive? Honeysuckle tree. Ooh. I don't really want any insects. It's a koala. Like, look at that. The miracle of living things. There's a bear. Okay, we've got more raccoons. That's all index. Oh my gosh, look at that spider web. Gorgeous with all the dew on it. Okay, let's focus. Dinosaurs, Loch Ness Monster, Big Bang, galaxies. I think that's the sun. That's pretty cool. Okay, well, not too sure. Oh, that's pretty. Might be able to use that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Fox. Hair. I could maybe use that as a flip out too. Well, no, I think I'm just going to leave this one for now. Nothing really is kind of popping out at me that I feel like I absolutely have to have in this book. So, that's beautiful. Lionfish. Crazy. Okay. Alright, so let's take a look at the pages that we have. I am going to also be likely using my silhouette, and I am going to be using it because I saw on somebody else's page, our YouTube channel, where they had like a fold out. So they had a fold out on the cover, and then it folded out again, but there was like acetate here, and you could see through, and there was kind of like one of those tie-up things. Yeah, anyways, I know I'm probably not making much sense at all, but I thought that would be fun to use as well, or to try and make anyway. So I think I'll use my silhouette to help me make that. So I've got lots of coffee dyed papers here that we can use, and I'll just quickly show you some of the pages. This I got from, I believe, Musings from Nikki. These I have, these file folders I made as well, and I have a few of the really tiny ones on my Etsy store if you're interested in that. But like, look at this. This is gorgeous. I want to kind of have that in behind that acetate flip out, and then have this kind of like a little notebook underneath. I thought that would be fun with this. But like, look at these. These are just gorgeous. They're a bit too big for the journal, so I'll have to use them in other ways. Like maybe I can make little envelopes out of these. But yeah, her stuff is just stunning. Just gorgeous. So I have a couple that are double-sided there, and then here I have I can't 100% remember where I got these from. I know I got them off of Etsy. I just can't remember the store. And then I had I double-sided it with some eco-dyed papers that I also got off of Etsy. If I can remember to, I will try to link below where I got these papers from, but I'll just do a quick flip through of these papers. So again, this is one kit, and then this on the back, the coffee dyeing, is a separate kit altogether from somebody else. So just kind of mixing and matching a few things here. So I don't know how best to do this. Let's do it this way. So you can see this. A little hedgehog and raccoon. I think that's so cute. No shortages of papers here either. Moose and deer. Wolf and some fox. Little squirrel. And then a whole bunch of forest animals. Wild boar. Red fox. I love this. I find my soul in forests. So pretty. Two. My roots are in the depths of the woods. Sorry. This is cool. The forest is a quiet place if only the best birds sing. Some more deer. So I think these are gorgeous, gorgeous pages to write on. So I'll intermix some of those ledger papers, some coffee dyed papers. Again, I want to do some sewing around them, so I'll have to kind of think about the layout and what I want. But I like this little, reminds me of an address book on the side, alphabet there. Another red fox, owl and a hare. Bear, I guess that's elk, or no, that could be a deer, white-tailed deer. Little fawn, a little piggy, little boar, baby boar. So yeah, that's the papers that I'm going to be working into this journal. I think it's going to end up being chunky, which is going to be fun. Yeah, so I just thought I would kind of share with you what I'm working with here and where we're kind of going. So I think we will cut this video short here. Again, I'm trying not to make them too long, but we'll wait for that crackle paste to dry on our cover, and then I'll come back in the next video and we'll do the painting for it. And then maybe I'll also have some of the pages prepped with some of the sewing that I want to do on them, and some little embellishments and stuff. And then we'll be making ephemera after that. And yeah, so that's kind of where we're headed. So thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I hope you have an awesome rest of the week, and we will just catch you on the next video. Thanks so much, guys, and P.S. I love you. Hey guys, I would love to do a snail mail swap with you. So go ahead, check out my address there. Send me some of your creations. I'd love to feature them on my YouTube channel, and I'd love to send you a little something back. Let's spread the crafty love with each other. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell, give me a thumbs up if you like my videos. Even better, send me a comment. I'd love to know what you have to say. Thanks again, guys, and P.S. I love you.